Video, I will be making a quick introduction to a software called Tracker. So first, what is Tracker and why do we use it? Well, Tracker is a software which is used for analyzing videos, and we mostly use it for analyzing a motion of an object. So we will be using this software in order to analyze a free fall motion. Now, I have already recorded a video for you, so first we will be importing that video into the tracker. We can do that by simply clicking to the symbol here, this button here. So from there we have to choose the video which we have recorded. Yes, that's the video, free fall video here. Yes. Now, first, let me show you the complete version of the video. As you can see, that's me, and I am at the mechatronics class, and I am releasing the ball from this point. Now, I am interested in the ball's motion between this point and this point. I'm not interested what happens after the ball passes that point. Hence, let me adjust the intervals by using these small arrows at the bottom. Yes, that's the start point. And let's adjust the end point as well. Okay, yes, I think that is the end point. That's the end point, okay. You can also adjust that arrow by simply clicking to this buttons here. So yes, that is the end point. Okay, now we have adjusted the start point of the video, or in other words, the portion of the video which I want to analyze. Now, as you can see, my final frame is 114th frame, and my initial frame is 103rd frame. So between them, we have 11 frames. Now, in an experiment, it is mostly encouraged to have repeated measurements. So I advise you to have at least 10 measurements. Now, as I said, there are 15 frames. Sorry, there are 11 frames in the portion of the video which I want to analyze. So I will be using this 11 frame here. In other words, I will be taking data from each frame. Now, before I go into the taking data, I would like to talk a little bit more about how to analyze the video. So first, we have to describe the axis. So I'm just clicking to this button here, show or hide the coordinate axis. And as you can see, the axis just appear on your screen. Now, I will be adjusting the origin so that it coincides with the initial position of the ball. So that will be our origin. Now, the second thing to do will be identifying the distance between these 2 points. Now, this is important because we need to identify it for the program, for the tracker, so that it can record the correct data. How can we identify that distance? We will be using a calibration stick. Now, click on the button here and click New and Calibration Stick. So this is the start point and this is the end point. So before I record this video, I have already measured the distance between those 2 points. It was 1 meter long, so this is already 1 meter, hence it is good. And we are ready to move on. Now, in order to track the motion of this ball here, I will be choosing this menu. I will be using this menu, track, new, and point mass. Now we have a mass A. You can also adjust the mass of the mass A, but we are not interested in that now. You can also change the name. However, we will just leave it at mass A because we will be working only with one mass here. So it is enough. Mass A is good. Now, let's start recording our data. So press down button, press down Shift, and as you can see, our cursor has changed. Then move your cursor onto the ball and press click. As you can see, as I click, the program records the data. And also the program moves on to the next frame. So at the end, I should have I think 11, yes, 11 data. Now, I am interested in the Y component of the motion here. So Y component, okay, this is Y component, it's okay. Now, I'm not interested in X component, but like as I said, I am interested in the velocity and time. So this is our velocity versus time graph. Also, you can access the data from here, from this menu, and just click to the column, uncheck X, and check Vy here. So this also shows us the Y component of the velocity here. Now, in the lab activity, you will be asked to record time and Y component of the velocity. So this program helps you to analyze those two types of data. So thank you for listening. See you in class.